Welcome to the Sports Resort,
the People's Sports Show. Real talk unfiltered. With your host, Garrett Jonkins.
Today I got the All-American, All-Miss Everything, Penn State volleyball, fresh out of Michigan. How's it going today, Jess?
It's good. Just had some good food and enjoying the new year.
Nice, man. Nice, man. Let me just dive right into it, man. It's a Sports Resort with Jess today, man. If you don't know who this young lady is, Google her right quick. How you spell your whole name exactly?
Jessica, Jessica, Mruzik, Mruzik.
There you go, bingo. Because some people call you Jess, Jessica, boom, boom, boom. We got all kinds of nicknames. This is Sports Resort with D Junk today, y'all, man. I got, having you on here, Jess, is pretty cool. Like I say, I met you some years ago when you was in Michigan. Crazy how now you're in Houston now playing pro volleyball, coming off a national championship at Penn State, which watching that, I mean, everybody is like, holy crap, who is this girl? She's a freaking beast mode. And on top of that, I think you opened the door for girls who are not 6'5", 6'6". I noticed after you were 6'2", I noticed after y'all won, I seen more posts of girls not 6'5", they can jump and things like that. So you actually did a trendsetter right now and opened the doors for a lot of girls that are not 6'5", 6'6", that's 6'2", athletic and things like that. How did it feel to win a national championship, though?
It's crazy. I mean, that's like something you work for your whole entire life, and you definitely set out to play college sports to win that, but winning one has just been so surreal, and the past week and a half has been amazing. We've gotten so much love and support from so many people, and it's just so awesome to see all of your hard work throughout your whole life finally pay off.
Man, that's big there. That's big there. So that game, when y'all was playing, how was that adrenaline? Because I'm watching it on TV. I'm like, damn, that's pretty badass, man. How was it adrenaline? Was it or you were just tuning everything out? You didn't have that feeling, you just afterwards, you holy crap, we actually just won.
I think we took a couple of seconds in the beginning of the match to just take a moment to breathe and look around to kind of calm ourselves down, because the adrenaline is running so high because you know what's at stake and you've made it so far, so you're already so proud of yourself, but obviously you're there and you want to win. So just being able to sit back, take a deep breath, soak it all in, but then after that you kind of just get in the zone and you don't really remember what you're playing for. You're just trying to win another game.
Gotcha. So after y'all won the national championship, did y'all have a parade going down Penn State Avenue or something? I don't know what the street called. I don't know. What is the main street in front of Penn State?
College, but we did have a little police escort when we landed, and they paraded us through the town, and we had a little celebration in our gym.
Okay, man, that's huge now, because Penn State football is also in the national championship playoff hunt with that. Basketball need to come around. I get kind of lost on basketball. I never understand why Penn State not good, but we'll figure that one out.
They're good this year.
They good this year? Okay, she said they're good. Let's go. She co-signed them there. Do Penn State got baseball?
Yeah.
They got baseball there. When they play in
the spring.
Okay, in the spring.
Yeah.
Because it's 1 degrees there. They playing inside?
No, well, a lot of teams, especially in the Big Ten, they'll do a lot of their season games at the beginning, down south. Gotcha on that. So you've been playing volleyball your whole life. Coming out of high school, you was the Gatorade National Player of the Year in the whole freaking country. This girl is a beast mode. Put beast mode, drop it down. So who was your influence, that got you into volleyball, that made you stick with it? Because, it's a grind. Because you went to the University of Michigan first, right? Graduated from there, got your degree from there, go blue, transferred to Penn State, and coming out of high school, you was the #1 recruit in the country. Who was the biggest influence in your life on your volleyball journey? Because it's not easy. I tell people, being the best looks good. People see you on TV and everything like that and watching from the outside in. It's not easy going through them steps, especially when you #1 all the time, right? Yeah. Who has been your biggest influence? I don't know if there was a specific person, but I would definitely say my family, because we're just such a competitive family, and they all played basketball, but I just fell more in love with volleyball, and I was doing cheerleading before.
Hold up, you was a cheerleader? What, you was a 6-foot cheerleader? You couldn't even choose?
I was in 3rd grade.
So third grade, okay, 3rd grade, I got you on that. So pretty much your family is pretty close. I know your mom, she knows sports, Great person, great personality. When I'm around her, I'm always talking to her. And people are like, where you go? We got a meeting. I'm not talking to your mom. She's a very cool person and things like that. I remember I first met her. I'm like, okay, Utah, you got to have an athlete running around here somewhere. And she was like, yeah, my daughter plays volleyball, real humbly. But that's good. So now fast forward, you done did everything that you can do on the youth level, college level. Now you're playing pro volleyball in Houston. Tell us about that, because that's pretty big.
Yeah, this is the first season that League One is starting, so we're really excited to be in its inaugural season. But there were 6 girls taken from college, and I was one of them. I was placed down in Houston, and one of Penn State's all-time greats is my setter on the team, so I'm really excited to work with her. And cool. We have one of the best coaches ever to coach volleyball. He's from Italy, so it's pretty awesome to just be in there and learn from everyone.
Okay, what is the name of the team in Houston?
League One Houston.
League One Houston, gotcha. And y'all play in the Fort Bend Center and in Sugar Land, Fort Bend. If you're out there rolling around, or if you're anywhere, because Houston, you can get there anytime. Okay, cool. That's cool. Then y'all practicing at Houston Skyline right now. I'm gonna get them plug. Skyline, send me some athletes to train. I'm giving y'all a plug. That's pretty cool though, because I always looked at volleyball over the years. I deal with a lot of athletes, and I'm a big ROI, right? What's the return on investment, right? Your parents go put you in club. You travel, you get a scholarship to college, but most people still have that hunger. I mean, you're only 22 years old. You don't want to just stop playing after you play college. You're like, it's done now. Most want to keep going, so I'm glad they got a pro league going, where girls can get some ROI, something out of the situation, right? Because we all, unfortunately, you go to school, get your degree, I understand all that, but you want to kind of play pro a little bit, or make you a couple pennies off of it or something, man. Something where you can say, man, okay, I made it. Especially now how sports, on TV every day and things like that. What advice could you give, because I always like to give advice to parents and kids out there. What advice could you give a young girl out there that's, chasing her volleyball dream? She watch you win the national championship, watch you just spike the ball all over the place. What advice could you give? Look at the camera right here. What advice could you give to someone young?
I would say just enjoy it. At the end of the day, it is just a volleyball game, and sometimes the moments can seem like the biggest moments of your life, but I think something that I've learned this year, just with my coach at Penn State battling breast cancer and her still being able to lead us to a national championship, life outside of sports sometimes is a lot harder and a lot deeper, so just enjoy where you're at when you're playing the game and enjoy playing it with some of your friends, because that's the best part.
That's real, though. That's real. What about recruiting? Because coming out of high school, let's just go from the high school point. What about recruiting? What advice can you give? Because I'm not sure I'm pretty sure you had an offer man everywhere, right? How did you, I know you're from Michigan, so was that a deal breaker? I'm from Michigan, I'm going there? Or was it you had another option that you looked at? Because you had an offer probably from every school you can name. But how did you handle your recruiting process? Being from Michigan, because a lot of girls from certain places, like we just had a talk, some girls from California, they don't go to UCLA or USC, they go to East Coast school. But how did you handle your recruiting process?
The rules were way different when I was getting recruited, but I grew up a Michigan fan, so I knew that was a top priority on my list. But I never closed myself off to looking at any other place. I looked at Florida, Wisconsin, Notre Dame, Stanford. I was really open to going anywhere, but you just know when something feels like a second home to you, that's where you're supposed to be. Hey,
that's real. That's real. Boom. But after Michigan, right? You go to Michigan, then you hop in the portal and you transfer. What made you pick Penn State? You was just know what, I'm going somewhere where I can win it. I'm not just going somewhere to say I'm grabbing some NIL money. I want to win that championship. That was your thought?
Yeah, and Penn State is one of the most historic programs ever, and honestly, I didn't love the person that I was becoming at Michigan. There was just a lot of cultural stuff happening, and I felt like I really bonded with the girls really well when I was on a visit, and I loved all the coaches, and I felt like that was my best chance to win a national championship, and also my best chance to walk out of there being a better person.
Hey, that's real, and you hit it being a better person, because I think as I do what I do and been doing it so long, I try to keep myself around good people, because I think it becomes contagious to you, right? You be like, they good. Then every day you happy. You like, oh, I'm happy. Especially when you're playing sports, you working out. You want to be happy every time you go.
Yeah.
You don't want to go to work out and it's crack of dawn and something hard. And you're like, bro, I do not feel being around here. So that's definitely true. So athletes out there, make sure you put yourself in great situations where you can become a better person around good people, because success, good people, all that becomes contagious, and it kind of keeps flowing on that. All right, boom. So I always kind of finish out with someone asking me a question. You got anything to ask me? Come on, we done had a lot of conversations over the years. What can you ask me? Anything, it don't matter.
What is your advice to someone wanting to start social media more?
Okay, my advice to that is to start it. Sometimes people overthink it, and I used to be like that, right? I used to be like, golly, what I'm gonna post? I don't even know. But I have everything right here. I'm a content, I know people. So I say to start it, just gonna do it, especially if you, for example, I'm just gonna use you, right? You just coming off a national championship. A lot of people know who you are. So I think you can take advantage of that. Like I told you earlier, I think you can take advantage of that hugely if you do, because people want to know, like, okay, she's a regular person. She's like me. She buy Adidas or whatever. She buy Nike. She wear Hokas. She's a normal person. She eats black eyed peas. Like, I mean, because sometimes people look at athletes and they think they're totally different from them, but most of the time they're the same. They just like you, right? So I said, so I would say just start. If you want to do social media, back what you're asking me, just start doing it and schedule something. If you know, okay, say, hey, you know what? I'm not comfortable with talking all the time. Just do a little bit here and there, right? It don't have to be. It can be some talking to your friends or whatever, and just do little by little and plan it out a little bit. And then once it's gonna kind of flow. Like we was talking about Nelly Carter earlier. I remember a year ago, probably not even a year ago, maybe 8 months ago, she didn't really do social media heavy. But as she started winning, people were looking at her like, can you talk or can you do something? Then she started going into it, right?
Yeah.
I could tell, like I said, I totally can tell she was uncomfortable doing it. But she started doing it, and two, she's helped the game of golf on the women's side of it, and young girls, they see that. But I think you can be a game changer on volleyball. Like we said earlier, Madison Skinner is doing it, but you should be doing it too. It's more than Madison Skinner to play volleyball, blah, blah, blah. But I think you can open the doors now for other kids and other people out there. And just do a little by little, right? It's not doing nothing you're not comfortable with, doing stuff that you believe in. Like I don't post certain stuff on social media that's just not me. I probably could to make, get more followers, but that's not me. So I try to stay in the lanes of what you believe in and your core values, and then you just do that. And you just, just letting people know. Unfortunately, everybody's on their phone now, right? No one is watching TV really, right? They watching it now for the game, but people on their phone now, right? So it's just gonna have, especially being at a young age and things like that, like you are, it's just gonna open more doors from you, right? Sponsorships, people like that, Sid. So I just say little by little, start doing it like you did today. And it just takes off. And then just do little by little. But I think it's huge to stay in the core values of what you believe in. I think when you go outside of that, then that's when the uncomfortability comes. And that's when you're saying to keep the core values, what you believe in, and always just trying to help people, right? So if you look at it, if you're trying to help the next group of girls that play volleyball, right, you're just helping them, right? Because some of them just don't know, right? Like you say, being around good people. So some of them might go to college like here, but then it might not be, right? So things like that. But I'm trying to think what else I want to ask you. That's about it right there. So what do you have planned going on for the rest of the week? Practice?
We practice tomorrow, practice Friday, practice Saturday, off on Sunday. And then it's match week for us next week.
So y'all start season next week? Okay, so what's the website called they can go look at the games at?
LOVBHTX.
Tell the people right there.
LOVBHTX.
Good. Make sure y'all check them out, man. It's good having you here, Jess, man. H-Town has this beautiful weather. It's not snowing here.
Nope, I love it.
Yeah, it's probably 60 degrees here. We sitting outside of Michigan right now. It's probably
6.
Oh my God, 6 degrees. That's freezing. But hey, this D Junk signing off for the Sports Resort. Jess Hill. Hey, I was gonna make her do some push-ups and some lunges, but I'm gonna let her make it today. I'm just being a nice guy. Hey, peace out. Tune in next time. Peace.